And we're back for some more BTS. What's going on, everyone? My name is Max. I'm a communication skills coach, and I react to different people's conversations, interviews, and presentations. And today we're back for round 2 with BTS. It's crazy to see how big of an army that BTS has, and it's cool to see all the dedicated fans. So thank you for sharing your thoughts. I really appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to getting a better idea of what these guys are about. Today we're gonna check out another highly recommended video, the Indian interview. Let's get right into the interview.
My guests today, they are singers, they are dancers, they are songwriters, they are philanthropists, and they are models, and they are very handsome. Please give it up for the biggest K-pop group in the world, BTS. Hi!
Here we are! BTS! Hi! Wow, already you're seeing a different energy and attitude from Suga. I think that's how I pronounce his name, Suga. The one in the last interview who I said was extremely quiet and didn't seem like he wanted to be there. He wasn't engaged at all. Right away, you're seeing some expression from him.
Please go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Jungkook, nice to meet you. Namaste.
Namaste, worldwide handsome guy Jin.
That was really funny. That was the first time I've really seen Jin and his personality come to life.
그러니까 맛있는 음식에 이렇게 장식을 조금 더 추가하는 기분?
Oh wow, Suga, still with the serious face. He seems like the type of guy, Suga, that you're getting the real expression from him. However he feels, he's gonna show that. He's not gonna fake it. So what you see is what you get from Suga. And as someone who looks at people's communication skills, I think that's a really good thing. Because I bet you when Suga does express himself, it means so much more because you know you're getting the real thing.
Very interesting answer. Very well said, very well said.
Jin's got a good sense of humor, I can see that. And RM at the very beginning gave his thumbs up while Jin was answering to show his sort of support for what he was saying. Just like a good leader would do. Show support for your other members while they're expressing their points or their ideas.
It means you have to go back and feel all those emotions again. Is that a difficult process emotionally?
어렵지는 않았고요. 평소에
It wasn't that difficult. She asked him a question that was sort of leading into a response. Was it difficult? He straight up said, no, it wasn't that difficult. You're getting honesty. Like I just said before, you're not only getting honest expressions from Suga, but you're getting, it seems like, honest responses from him. That's the impression I'm getting from his communication style. He might be blunt or direct, but he's honest. You know you're getting an honest answer from him.
그리고 그 당시에는 다시 생각해내는 게 괴로웠지만 지금은 또 그렇지 않아요. 내고 나면 좀 많이 해소되는 부분도 있어가지고 저는 딱 반반인 것 같아요.
I'm starting to like Suga a lot, actually. I can appreciate his thoughtfulness and his honesty.
네, 저는 그 과정 중에 하나가 이제 음악을 발표했던 순간들인 것 같아요.
Clearly seems like an introvert, so he's not very expressive with his facial expressions, with his gestures, with the tone in his voice. He doesn't project very loudly. He just sort of gives it to you straight as it is.
All the members of BTS from time to time have donated money to help people in need, which is absolutely...
Just the freeze frame of how serious Suga looks there is hilarious.
꾸준히 뭔가 음악과 퍼포먼스를 열심히 하면서 사람들에게 좋은 영광과 많은 그런 즐거움을 드리고 싶습니다.
That's very well said. That's very well said, J-Hope.
There you go, the leader, RM, giving his support. J-Hope, it was nice to see a little bit more of a serious side from him in that response. It seems to me like these guys, they do seem to put a lot of thought into their answers. They don't really seem too rehearsed. And I thought I was just sort of going to get like little cookie cutter, not serious, general responses from these guys. But so far, you're getting good, thoughtful, serious responses. These guys seem to take their stuff seriously.
Now, is it hard to sort of reinvent yourself every single time? Is it hard to surprise the audience and bring something new to the table?
So it's been pressure, but thanks to the pressure, we've been trying to practice and trying to create the new images. In summary, I'll say like it's never been easy. And
is it just me, or does it seem like the interviewers kind of flirting with these guys?
Never be, but it's still fun, and that's one of the biggest motivation that we could ever have. That's what BTS is right now and will be forever. I think.
You are always so articulate.
RM is just relaxed. When he's delivering his messages, he's not forced or rushed. He was talking about the pressure he feels, but when he's speaking, ironically, he doesn't seem to feel any nerves or pressure. When he's speaking, he doesn't feel like he's pushing things down your throat. You know, he's just speaking to you in a calm and relaxed way that makes you want to listen to him.
There's so much scrutiny that every single thing that you might say, every sentence is dissected on social media, every single picture taken is also discussed on social media. Can that be intimidating in times?
항상 이제 조심해야 되고 부담을 가진 적도 있지만 사실 긍정적이고 좋은 영향을 나눠주고 싶다는 생각이 도리어 더 커지지 않았나 그런 생각이 듭니다.
I don't know if I have an impression of Jimin yet. He seems like a nice guy. It's hard to say. He does seem a little quieter. He doesn't really seem like an extrovert. He doesn't seem like a guy who is going to be the center of attention on stage. And he's got sort of this mysterious sort of thing going on. So I see a lot of people being drawn to him in that way.
Is that something that you have worked on and polished it with a lot of vocal exercising and practice? Or is it something that a singer just has to be born with?
J-Hope loved that question. He had a big smile on his face looking at V, waiting for V to respond. And I know part of the Korean culture, and I mentioned this in my last video, I lived there, people are humble and they don't really like talking about their accomplishments. That's something I noticed. So be interesting to see how he answers this question.
먹어가는 발성이라고 선생님께 많이 혼났거든요. 근데 이제 이거를 저도 많이 갈고 닦아가지고 이렇게 장점으로 바뀔 수 있지 않았나 싶습니다.
Very humble response. He even started off with a negative, saying that his vocal coach used to scold him. That's like the textbook answer of how to answer something in a humble way, is by saying something that is either self-deprecating or negative before responding.
Okay, Jungkook. First of all, I love your hair. It's absolutely stunning. Good choice of color.
Notice how the interviewer is starting off every question with a compliment. Maybe one of her strategies to get them to smile or loosen up. Either way, it seems like it's working.
모르겠는데 지금도
Look at Suga's face again, just serious as ever. I love it. That's funny. They all seem to be really amused and enjoy listening to each other respond. With Jungkook, it was clear that he was really trying to give a thoughtful response. And one of the signs of that was him looking up to the side and really just trying to sort of organize his thoughts and articulate his words as best as he could. That's something I can really appreciate, especially with big pop stars like BTS. They're really trying to give honest, thoughtful, sincere responses.
그러니까 저희는 뭐 되게 굉장히 대충 할 수 없다 뭐 이런 생각을 가지고 우리 팬분들이 보는 거니까 열심히 하자 이러면서 다들 피곤해도 다 참고 이겨내고 하는 것 같습니다.
Jin, much more outgoing in this interview. He's actually the one that's showing the best sense of humor in this interview. He's doing little sort of gestures just as a sort of like funny way to reinforce what he's saying. He seems like he's being himself here. So funny watching this. I think like Suga and Jin are really growing on me.
Let us stay strong in these challenging times. Our prayers go to everyone currently fighting against COVID-19. And we hope to see you soon safe and sound.
Army, do not lose hope.
We're together for India. Stay strong.
Stay strong.
You know, RM is, he's an interesting type of leader. He doesn't seem like the guy who's going to dominate the answers or take away the attention from the other members just because he's a leader and just because he speaks English. He's sort of got a light side to him as well at the end there, where he was just like, India, let's go. You know, and he sort of did it in a little bit of a light, humorous way. But for the most part, he does seem like a more serious guy.
We truly hope that we can be there and claim that things are over and we're here together right now.
I'm curious to see RM communicate in Korean to see if his body language or his facial expressions shift at all. Part of me wonders how much he's focusing on actually trying to articulate himself in English, as opposed to just sort of expressing himself completely free. He does seem like a sincere guy. He does seem like an honest guy who's very articulate. He's not this super outgoing, energetic leader, and that's not a bad thing at all. His style is a lot more calm. He's smooth, he's relaxed. He doesn't put pressure on you.
Indian BTS army, आप हमारे दिल में रहते हैं. RM got it.
RM's so quick, and I saw in the comments he speaks 4 languages. He's quick. Right away, he was able to repeat it. Man, he's sharp. He is sharp. And it was fun. They were all sort of partaking in that activity, repeating in Indian, but Suga wasn't really engaged. He's like, I don't care to do this. J-Hope seemed to be the most engaged with doing this activity. Again, he likes to have fun. He likes to be out there. He likes to perform.
어렵다. 하나, 둘, 셋.
India BTS Army आप हमारे
Okay, now Suga's trying. Now Suga's trying. Look at RM's body language. Again, similar to the last interview. Laid back, chilling, he's relaxed. He's not uptight with his posturing. Just such a cool dude in that way.
그거 생각보다 어려운 게 전혀 없습니다. 그냥 배 벨트 메고 그냥 위로 올라가면 자동으로 올려줘요. 근데 되게 재밌습니다.
그러니까 그렇죠. 못해.
Jungkook seems like a sweet guy too. Wow, that was interesting. Okay, a much different interview than the last one that I analyzed. I mean, my job as a communication skills coach is to help people improve their communication skills. So I'm always looking for the positives in how people communicate so we can learn from that. And I think there's a lot we can learn from these guys. Guys, if you want to check out my full uncut, unedited BTS reaction of this video, all you need to do is click the Patreon link below in my description, and you can watch my full uncut reaction to this interview. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you soon. I'm Max. Peace.